A moon gate is often round. The larger idea is a shaped opening that changes what the eye can reach. The opening may be round, hexagonal, diamond-shaped, triangular, or oval. The principle is not the circle alone. In Yew Garden, a 7-sided opening holds a pavilion rail, a tree, and a strip of white wall in one view. A lattice window is not a passage, but it uses the same rule. Shaped voids decide what can be seen through the wall from above. Each opening is only one point in a route. The view changes as the route unfolds. At the first stop, the near side is a garden path. The far side is held inside several shaped openings. The wall removes most of the scene. The opening leaves a stair, shade, and a turn beyond it. The opening does not move. The view changes because the camera crosses the threshold. Walking through matters more than looking at the wall. A water side can become a rock and bamboo side in a few steps. Along one path, water, bamboo, and stone can appear as 3 different scenes. Here the near side is shadow and wall. Beyond the opening, flowers and a white wall make a brighter layer. Leaves darken the edge. The pale wall beyond turns the opening into a high-contrast picture. A sideways step replaces one framed picture with another. At night, the opening becomes darker than the wall, and depth is read through the edge of light. In Suzhou, the opening can be partly hidden by bamboo and wall, then found as the path turns. Outside the opening is a walkway. Inside it, the same ground becomes a selected garden scene. A distant pavilion is held near the center before the body reaches it. Flowers fill one side. The opening keeps a darker passage in reserve. The wall curves away, and the opening turns a simple path into a staged approach. A pavilion can be placed inside the opening like a distant object on a table. A curved wall holds the eye back while the opening lets the garden continue in layers. In plan, the relation is simple. One side may be water, the other rock and bamboo. A short dark passage marks the moment. The same shaped threshold also appears indoors, where it separates uses without closing sight. The same shaped threshold also appears indoors, where it separates uses without closing sight. In an interior corridor, the opening turns an ordinary passage into a sequence of rooms. Inside a room, an oval threshold can divide living space from a smaller alcove while keeping both visible. In a building entry, the shaped opening works less as decoration than as a measured threshold. On a present-day street, the same method can still mark the change from public path to inner space. On another street, the opening appears at human scale, between storefronts, scooters, and an inner core. A symmetrical wall makes the threshold formal, but the view beyond remains a walkable space. A stair framed by an opening turns ascent into a composed view. Courtyard, wall, and opening form a slow sequence rather than a single static facade. When the edge is rough stone instead of white wall, the same rule becomes heavier and more tactile. This is borrowed scenery, not a single object, but a way of arranging sight through movement. Next time, Tehu stone, a rock that behaves like a landscape.